Oh, people, it's an absolute tragedy. I've got the worst news. I've got the worst news after my last video talking about how YoungBoy triumphantly stood up to the whole of Atlanta in their city, performed a diss song. He dissed Lil Baby, he dissed Gucci, he dissed the whole of Atlanta. He stood on business. He said he was not scared. He got on stage, he dissed the whole city, and he knows he's coming back to the arena on the 18th for another show. Well, no more. Okay, the October the 18th Atlanta show for YoungBoy has just been cancelled due to unknown reasons. But the reasons so unknown? Some people think they might know the reasons. Okay, they're saying in the comments he already proved his point. You know, he did kind of prove his point, but you know, he got the show in, but he wanted to do that second show, man. They're saying this is lame as hell. Nothing even happened yesterday that would contribute to this decision. They're really hating on him bad. They're saying they're hating on top. They're hating on Kentrell, man. Kentrell. Why are they hating on him, man? Okay, they need you, okay? They need you out here in these streets to turn up for the slimes, okay? They're turning on Kentrell. They're trying to snake Kentrell. Who could possibly be responsible? After my last video, you know, talking about how YoungBoy basically marked out the whole of Atlanta, particularly anybody that was riding and siding and sliding with Lil Durk. It was, you know what I'm saying? He had a little smoke for Lil Baby. He was saying Lil Baby just a minute ago was unfollowing Durk, trying to get the little YoungBoy feature, liking some of his posts, but YoungBoy said, "No, I'm going to diss you." The rumor, all right, there's a little rumor going around, okay? DJ Academics posted, "I'm going to find out which Atlanta rapper made the call to stop YoungBoy from doing the encore. Give me a bit." Laughing face. Now, who could he be talking about, man? He said Atlanta rapper. Who could he be talking about? Academics made a couple other interesting tweets. He said YoungBoy might have brought Atlanta back single-handedly tonight. What a time. He said, nah, YoungBoy walks him down in Atlanta. That's how you take the damn throne. And then he said Atlanta scared of YB is crazy. He walked him down once. Twice just would have been bewildering. He's saying they can't take it, and he's going to find out who's responsible, man. Okay? And then Academics looked at that footage of YoungBoy performing that diss song, High Energy. I can't play you the sound, but he's performing I Hate YoungBoy, and this clip's got pretty good sound. I'm pretty sure I watched this one earlier. And he said, on second thought, I'll call the mayor too. This dude did a demonic power up and violated hella dudes. Yeah, you ain't performing this one twice. Holy. So people have been wondering who could this rapper be? All right. When Academics is saying, I'm gonna find out which Atlanta rapper made the call to stop YB from doing the encore. Who could that be? Who could that be, man? And they're posting that on the NBA YoungBoy subreddit. Okay, people are saying, I can't wait till he drops the name. He said he's just going to drag it out and talk in riddles. He's never going to actually reveal the name. He baits his YB fans for his own interactions. That's what they're saying. Someone had to call. There's literally no reason for the show to be cancelled. Nothing happened. People are saying maybe it's 21 Savage goofy ass. All right, and then say 1,000%. I think Lil Baby is too dumb to make a call to stop a show. He probably don't know how his phone works. All right, he can't seem to add together his gambling winnings with Blackboy Max. He probably can't. You know, I doubt an entire 9-digit phone number, 10-digit phone number. That's gonna be tough for him. It says Annie don't want smoke with YB. Thug ain't stopping bags either. 21, the only dude that's groupied out enough to do this. People saying it could be 21, Lil Baby, maybe even Gucci Mane. Not gonna lie, they're my top suspects. But people are saying. Listen, look, Reddit saying, they're saying it's Lil Baby. Saying 4PF called Fannie Willis crying to get YB show cancelled, okay? This is the official announcement. He's saying them dudes were defeated seeing Bruh perform that diss song. They couldn't let that happen again. They had to make a boss call to Miss Willis. All right, they're saying SMH dudes are really hating on YB. He ain't even do nothing but sell out the show. All right? They're saying, how can they do that if they're getting investigated too? Now, look, whatever Wham says, I've said it before, I say it again, whatever Wham says goes, man. All right? Whatever Wham says goes. So a lot of people think that Lil Baby might actually be responsible. This is unconfirmed, all right? Whatever Act says goes. If Act confirms it, then we'll know that it's true. But realistically, a lot of people think it was Lil Baby. People are joking. There's been a lot of memes flying around in the comments. They're saying, fill me in on the joke. I'm seeing IG comments talking about Baby sent crazy bankroll to the arena. I don't get it. Help me out here. They're basically saying that Lil Baby must have paid money to the arena to cancel the show, okay? And now people are saying F Lil Baby. People in the NBA YoungBoy subreddit are saying F Lil Baby. They canceled the second show, but we made history. Them bitch-ass dudes tried to get the whole industry to go against the 5, and they still lost. F Lil Baby, cuz got thigh tattoos anyway. Savage, right? Savagery. Okay, they're saying people are devastated. Okay, people in YoungBoy's subreddit are absolutely devastated. They're in pieces. Saying, YB, I'm devastated. How could you not see the ploy? I can't go Saturday. I never felt like this. Oh my God, Lil Baby, I'm gonna end your crybaby ass. I'm effing crying as I type this. Trust, bitch, the slimes will see you. I can't wait. Lord YB, why do you have to be so tough? They hate on you. I'm so effing hurt. OMG, I never. YB, please, team, please do something. Lil Baby has ruined everybody's fun. People are glad they went on Wednesday, man. All right. They're trying to stop greatness. Okay, that's what they're saying. Lil Baby did it, all right? And also, it's interesting. A lot of people are noticing. If you didn't notice, right, there's a new YoungBoy song that's out. I can't really say what it's called. It's called F That N-Word, okay? I'm just like, I'll just keep it, that's the best I can do, all right? I'm not going to play the footage in case I get copyrighted because I had a few egregious strikes recently. But this song is crazy, right? Obviously, look at, you can see what the title is, right? This is like a diss song. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's putting the middle finger up, basically, okay? And a lot of people think maybe some of these lyrics are about Lil Durk. You know, you got Birdman on the song talking his thing. Like, it's feeling like the good old From the Bio era, man. Like, we got Birdman, we got YoungBoy on the track. He's even got Herm the Black Sheep. You know, if you know about Herm the Black Sheep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful around Herm the Black Sheep. The Black Sheep, man. YoungBoy, Birdman, and Herm the Black Sheep is a scary sight. But a lot of people believe that YoungBoy was actually very strategic and he dropped that song specifically before performing in Atlanta and then dissing them. Apparently, the whole song is a diss to Atlanta. That's what some people are thinking. Okay, so look, before everybody gets on my case, yes, there is no proof that Lil Baby is responsible for canceling the show at this stage. Okay, and admittedly, there actually are some other theories about why the show might have been cancelled. There is one, to be fair, there is one rumor going around that in fact the reason the show was cancelled was because members of YoungBoy's entourage had taken firearms into the arena. So it says here, so on the Universal Annual Pass Holder page on Facebook, everyone from the stadium is talking about the stadium getting sealed because some NBA player's entourage had guns in the park. No, it was actually NBA YoungBoy, not an NBA player. I don't have the energy to correct them. So people are basically saying that YoungBoy's team had the straps in the arena and maybe that was some sort of violation. And they're like, yo, you guys can't come back in here. That's not going to run. Okay, that's not going to run. So, you know, basically, people are saying that really it was the I Hate YoungBoy performance that got the second show cut. Now, he hasn't actually performed that song on stage before. I saw him in LA. He didn't perform the song on stage. He played it at the end when he left the stage. Everyone went crazy, but he didn't perform it. So a lot of people are thinking that he went so wild in this, and they're posting some of the lyrics of the people that he's dissing there. I mean, the energy, I've never seen such strong energy. Most of these rappers are on stage with super low energy, but YoungBoy is there rocking out. All right, but he really came with that song with a lot of energy. He's dissing everybody. He's got Lil Tim on stage right next to him. So yeah, they're saying that this one song was so lit. Nah, we're gonna shut the whole thing down, man. We're gonna have to shut the whole thing down. And now apparently people are so butthurt over YoungBoy flipping the middle finger to Atlanta. They're trying to cancel his New Orleans show. Okay, they're saying that the people are actively trying to cancel the show. There's a couple of things going around that I'm going to show you, but according to a few people on Reddit, they're actually trying to cancel the New Orleans shows now because YoungBoy was just too turned. We can't have this much motion going on around here. It's not possible.
We'll hire some security inside. It'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity for violence around these concerts that is so not an if but a when that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
It's saying YoungBoy shows are so lit that the police, even without any cause, they got to activate the whole police force because everyone's just too turned. All right, YoungBoy's too hard, it's too lit.
Now, what NOPD did, which is reasonable, is they said, hey, will you guys help fund the cost of activating the department for these 2 days? Hell, 1 day. Because an activation means they're going to have to get 400 to 450 officers on overtime for these 2 days because of this concert. ASM Global declined. NOPD said, can you cancel this concert? ASM Global declined. Wait, no, I'm wrong. They said, hey, we won't cancel, but if you send a letter to the promoter making us cancel, you can get it that way. That was an attempt to have the NOPD and city cancel the concerts.
So apparently that's got all to do with the money and the lawsuits, and if the city cancel the concert, then maybe they can get their money back and all that kind of stuff. But people are saying New Orleans PD is actually trying to shut down the show. Okay, people are actually saying on Reddit that they already tried to cancel the show, but apparently, okay, they asked the holding firm ASM Global are basically saying no, the show's going to happen, saying the New Orleans shows are not being cancelled. They tried and failed, and their request was denied. Okay. And people are saying, I want to know who cancelled that ATL show. They're trying to find out if what Wham says goes, man. That's what they're all trying to find out. But there have apparently been serious attempts to take down the New Orleans show. It says, man, why the F they trying to cancel the New Orleans show 3 days before? Why get people's hopes up like that? And basically, yeah, a lot of people are speculating that, you know, why this happened or what's going on. But realistically, the YoungBoy's show is just so lit. Like, the police are just like, bro, you guys are having, this is an illegal amount of fun. The amount of fun that you guys are having at these shows and the amount of litness that's actually on offer at these shows is at a level that is just deemed illegal. You're maxed out, right? These are not tested amounts of litness that we are used to having in these arenas. You know, we'd be putting on shows for people like Lil Baby and 21 and Young Thug, and like, you know, the litness levels, like, they're not even reaching anywhere near these heights. You know, we're canceling certain people, ain't even selling the tickets. All right, so apparently YoungBoy is currently operating with an illegal level of litness. Okay, an illegal level of disrespect. All right, the slime levels, all right, the slime index is out of control at the moment, and everybody's just trying to do what they can to get their hands around it. But apparently, whatever Wham says goes. So perhaps, you know, perhaps Wham said, "Hey, this next show ain't going ahead, man. You guys have just marked me out way too hard, and we're gonna have to shut all of this down." Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man. Look, okay, am I too young boyed out? Am I too 4K Trey? At the end of the day, man, everyone was loving it when Dirk was on stage at the arena dissing YoungBoy. Everyone was loving it. Dirk dropping all these diss songs, YoungBoy stuck on house arrest. It's, unfortunately, the tables have turned, folks, and a lot of people are very upset about these allegedly illegal levels of motion. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below. I'll keep you guys updated if anything else happens. I was very disappointed the show was cancelled, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? When you got this much sauce, when you got this much motion, they're going to do anything they can to take you down, man. But anyway, signing out. Catch you guys in the next video. Appreciate you. Peace.